Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, for a woman's hair is her glory. Be your own kind of beautiful.
I'd rather keep it real with ya.
Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm the bald Baddie, and today I'm going to tell you my story. So, I have alopecia and I'm 24 years old. I've had alopecia since I was 11 years old, so roughly 13 years. At the age of 11, I was diagnosed with alopecia areata. My alopecia started happening so fast. My hair started to come out when I was asleep. It would come out with like balls of patches of hair, like the size of the palm of my hand. Some patches of hair were still in there. The patches were ranging in size from like a dime to about a quarter. And it was a very trying time in my life. And all this started happening when I was transitioning to middle school. So I was going through adolescence. I was going through basically your hormones in your teenage years of changing and all that. I was going through that all of while having alopecia. And it was hard. It weighed on my psyche, my mental, my self-confidence, my self-esteem. You name it, it felt like I felt like really and truthfully, I wasn't pretty anymore. Like I looked around me and everyone around me had hair. Even if it wasn't long hair, they had hair without bald spots in it. And for me, that hurt a lot. It really hurt me. Like I was trying to figure out like, God, why didn't you bless me with hair to be down my back? When I was younger, before the age of 11, I didn't have alopecia. I showed no signs of it until I turned 11. I found that weird. My mom and I found that weird that I didn't show no signs of it till I reached 11. Here's a picture of me when I was about 3 or 4 years old, and I had a head full of hair. I was pretty, I was cute, I was cuddly with a head full of hair, no bald patches, no sign of it, no anything. And now when I turned 11, here comes the hair falling off. I would wake up every night or every morning with hair laying on my pillow. I didn't know how to deal with it. My mom had no answers. I had no answers. And we went to the doctors and they told us it was no cure. They gave us prescription, shampoo, prescription leave-in conditioner, prescription everything. Anything you could think of, they gave it to us, but nothing worked. It seemed like the more they gave us, the more my hair would fall out. And I just didn't understand why it kept coming out. A little bit about me. I'm from Texas, H-Town, what it do. I'm from Texas, and I enjoy cheer, dances, majorette. And yes, I did those things with alopecia. I didn't want to let my alopecia stop me from being who I wanted to be and doing and living through my passion, which is dance, cheer, majorette. Here's some pictures of me doing majorette dancing. The picture on the on the right, I think is, if it's a red picture, it's me at the age of 22. I did majorette dancing for an all-star band, which is Houston United Mass Band. I did majorette dancing for them, and this is me at age 22. On this picture, actually in the red, I was bald. Okay, y'all? I was actually bald on that picture, so I'm going to get into that in a few minutes. The picture in the white as in the color, not the direction, y'all. White, I was about 19 years old. That's at my college I used to attend, Texas Southern University. I did majorette dancing there as well. I was a part of the band. Well, I didn't play the instrument, but you get what I'm trying to say. I was a dancer for the band. I was a motion exactly, and that's the type of majorette dancer. And I was 19 on this picture. Still dealing with alopecia. I wasn't completely bald yet, but I was dealing with alopecia. My hair was super short. It was like almost like the length of my ears, but I had bald spots in the middle and on the sides of my hair to where it was kind of difficult to do a sew-in, but my beautician at the time, she helped me master this style because I didn't want to let alopecia, get in the way of my dreams. The picture in the middle, I have on gold. This picture, I was 18 years old. I was a senior in high school, getting ready to graduate high school. Yes, still dancing and doing all these things with alopecia. And if you know anything about majorette dancing or competitive dancing or any dancing of the sort, it involves a lot of hair snaps, a lot of high intensity movements, a lot of falling to the floor, a lot of sudden movements. And you really can't do that stuff with alopecia. Like, I feel like God was on my side. The Most High God was on my side because nobody found out my secret of having alopecia during this time. I was so afraid of doing the things that I love to do, and not how can I say, somebody finding it out was the hardest thing for me. Like, somebody finding out that I was walking around with bald spikes in my head was hard for me, y'all. Like, somebody finding out that I don't have hair like the next person, average person. Y'all, I was literally looking like a chia pet. I was literally looking like the 90s, the late 90s, early 2000s song, bald headed scallywag, ain't got no hair in the back. Yeah, that was me. I literally found different types of weaves, quick weaves, sew-ins, any kind of solution of me not showing my alopecia, you name it, I wore it just so I can conceal that secret. And y'all, that is a hard thing to do. It's time consuming. It's money. It costs you a lot of money. You have to literally find new hacks and new tricks to do it without somebody, seeing, oh, she got a bald spot on the left side of her head. Oh, she got a bald spot on the right side of her head. Oh, she ain't got no edges. Like, that was the hardest thing for me to do, y'all. And fast forward till now. So I recently went bald about 2 years ago, right? I went bald in April of 2018. So I've been bald now for 2 years. I didn't walk out in public and be bold and confident and brilliant until August of 2018. So I hid roughly about 3 months, give or take, until I was confident enough to walk outside my house without a wig on or some kind of hairdo or some kind of hair scarf or some kind of anything basically covering my head. In August 2018, that's when I walked out of my house free. In the meantime, between those times, 30 days prior to me going bald, I lost my cousin, who's more so like my sister, but she's my cousin. She's one of those type of people that you're related and you're cousins, but you grow up thinking that's your sister because y'all are so close and y'all are so tight, and she helped you from not getting whippings from your mama because you was doing wrong. Them kind of cousins, y'all. Like, she was like almost like my other sister. I have another sister. She's older, of course, and she does everything under the sun for me, y'all. Like, she helped me so much through my alopecia. I believe if it wasn't from my real birth sister, I wouldn't have got to do my passion. I wouldn't have got to do my dancing and things. Big shout out to my older sister, Destiny. She came through in the clutch. She's not a licensed beautician, but the way she was slaying my hair, y'all, it made it look like she was a licensed beautician. So shout out to my sister, Destiny. I'll drop her Instagram below. She does juicing and all that. I'll let y'all know that in the description. But back to reality. So, like, 30 days before I went bald in April of 2018, I lost my cousin, which is more so like my sister, March 16th, I believe. March 16th was a hard day for me. I lost my cousin. She's very close. I was very close to her. And on top of that, the grief from losing my cousin kind of like it set in on me. Like, it weighed like 3,000 pounds on my chest, y'all. When I say y'all, I went into a dark hole and a dark depression when I lost my cousin, I went there. Like, I was grieving so bad. I felt as though I lost my sister. And between that and March and then 30 days later, me going completely bald, y'all, I don't know. I'm telling y'all, it is God himself who got me out of that hole, who got me out of that rut, because y'all, I was sinking like deep in depression. Like, I felt like God was taking everything from me. Like, I felt like he was taking my loved ones. He was taking my hair. Like, he was taking just me in general. But I stopped by to tell y'all that it wasn't over. Like, this for me didn't knock me down. In April, I lost my hair. Okay, y'all. I can't tell y'all the exact day because that day for me was a hard day in itself, but I know it was in April of 2018. I lost all of my hair, y'all. I went completely bald, as what you can see now. Also, in April, I had, summer dance tryouts. And with that, it was high energy, a lot of head snaps, a lot of hair whips. But during the time of my summer dance tryout, I still had hair. So the dance tryout was right before I went completely bald. So I want to say that was around about like April 16th, April 14th, something to the fact of that, y'all, is right before I went completely bald. So I had dance tryout. Well, I had my cousin Crystal's funeral in March. I had hair. April, I had hair up until after the dance tryout. So the dance tryout was first. Then I lost my hair like the same day. Y'all, I lost my hair the day of my dance tryout. When I finished trying out and I drove home with my mama. I kept telling my mom that, hey, my hair is itching, like I'm tired of wearing weave. I had told my mom 2 months prior that I wanted to start over, like me and this weave thing. I'm tired of just, covering up. I'm tired of like wasting money and doing different things and trying to find out, like, how can I conceal my secret this day? And when I was driving home, I felt in my body something was off. I just felt something was different, y'all. Like when I lost, I was sitting there in the seat like, man, like something in my body is different. I was like, is it Mother Nature stirring up? Is my period coming to visit? Is it PMS? Like I couldn't figure out within me what was wrong. And right when I got home, I said, Mom, I have to use the bathroom because I'm tired. That same day of my dance tryout, I had a dance competition that morning. Because, y'all, I do competitive dance and I also teach competitive dance. So I had a competition that morning. I had trials that evening. So my day was already just basically packed, right? So that evening, driving home, I was telling my mom, of course, like, Mama, I'm tired of this weave. I want to get it out of my head. I just want to be natural. I just want to be free for like the next 4 days. She said, well, okay. I told her, I said, Mom, I don't want to wear any weave or any wigs or anything of the sort like that. Any kind of hair extensions, bundles, nothing. I didn't want to wear nothing until June when it was time for me to actually dance for my all-star band. And she said, that sounds fine by me. I mean, however you want to do it is you. It's your head, your body, your money. That's what my mama told me, y'all. I know, right? So I got home and I began to take out my hairstyle, my hairdo in the bathroom. So when I had my hairstyle and my hairdo, I had a piece of hair right here, some hair in the back, and like a little bit in this side. So I didn't have much to work with, but I had a little something. So I had enough hair to do a hairstyle, in other words. So y'all, I'm trying to get emotional. So I walked in the restroom. I put my stuff down. I was like, I had a long day. I'm finna take this hair out and I'm finna do it, right? I'm finna just wash it out. I'm finna just be free for like the next 30 days. As I began to cut the extensions and cut the hair out of my head felt lighter. Like it felt like something else was going on besides me snipping the hairstyle out. And y'all, mind you, some people when they take their sewings out, they just get the snipping and snapping and for me, I like to go piece by piece by piece because, by me having alopecia, by me having, hair loss in different areas, I want to make sure the little hair I did have on my head, I didn't cut it off. So when I was taking my hair down and taking the extensions out or whatever, I noticed that bits and pieces of my hair was coming out. So I thought maybe it was dead hair, like, because, having alopecia, you can't get perms and texturizers and all that kind of fancy stuff. You can really only just wear your hair in its natural state. So for all my natural people, I guess I'm using the right terms, dead hair. If I'm not, y'all can drop it in the comments below because, well, I'm natural, but I'm not natural like y'all. So I call it dead hair. So as I was taking, the hair out and undoing the little braids I did have, I saw like bits and pieces of hair falling out of what I thought was dead hair. So I was taking it out and then I kept gradually, taking it out or whatever. And I noticed that balls and balls of the hair I had left was coming out in my lap. Like it was literally like, I don't know how to explain it, but explain it this way. But you know how you go to the barbershop, people, anybody who goes to the barbershop and they start using the razors and you see like the hair coming off from the front and the sides or whatever right before you get that fresh fade. That's how my hair was coming out of my head. That's the best visual I can kind of give y'all to kind of see how it was coming out. It was coming like out like quickly, and I was like, is this my hair? Like, what is this? So I never, stopped to see what all was going on, because I thought it was dead hair. I didn't, because with alopecia, your hair can come out at any given time. Like, you can brush your hair the wrong way and a whole lot of come out because of the tension on your hair. So I was sitting there like, maybe it's dead hair. Maybe it's, I don't know. So I just kept taking it out. And the more I took my hairstyle out and my extensions out, the more hair came out. And y'all, when I took that hairstyle down and I looked in my lap and I saw hair, all that hair, in the back of my mind, I kind of felt like, maybe this is it. On the other side of my mind, I was like, maybe I just lost some more hair, because with alopecia areata, the end result could be you go completely bald, right? But at the same time, you don't want that to happen to you. You want it, especially at a young age. I lost all my hair when I was 22. I'm at the top of my prime. Like, I'm a young, glowing woman. I'm a young woman that's, coming up. I'm single. I'm hot. I don't want to be losing all my hair at this young age. So I was thinking really and truthfully, like, maybe, is it the end? Did I lose all my hair, or did I just lose some more hair? Okay, I had a million things going on in my head at one time. So I took the hair down, and when I looked in my lap, y'all, I saw the remains of my hair. It literally shook me. It shook me to my core, y'all. Like, I'm trying to hold back tears right now. I'm talking about it, but it shook me and it hurt. Like, I literally saw the ounce of confidence, the ounce of self-esteem, the hope that I was holding on to of my hair coming back. It was gone. Like, I literally saw all of my hair all of my leftover hair sitting in my lap. And that, y'all, I literally felt like I hit rock bottom. I felt ugly. I felt ashamed. I felt embarrassed. I didn't have no more self-confidence left, because I saw my hope sitting in my lap. And my mom at this time is getting worried because I haven't came out the bathroom yet. So, and if you're in any kind of household, I don't care if you're black, white, Hispanic, Asian, whatever, when your mom calls your name, she likes to call it one time, because if she calls it more than one time, you're gonna wish she hadn't called it more than one time. So my mom called my name and she said, "Welch, come here." In my house, I don't answer to my first name. My last name is Welch, and if my family members are close to me, I don't answer to my first name, because nobody could ever pronounce it right. But anyways, my mom called my name. She said, "Welch, come here. I got to ask you something." And when she called my name, I was like, how am I going to walk in the dining room and tell her that her child has no hair? How am I going to walk in front of her and not feel ashamed, embarrassed? I know you're thinking, that's your mama. She gave birth to you. It can't be that bad. But with my mom, she felt as though even when I was younger and had alopecia, she wanted to find the answer to me having it, because no one in my family has it. It's just me. So she went searching high and low to every doctor, every dermatologist, you name it, she went looking for it to find an answer to why did my child, who had all this beautiful hair, lose it all of a sudden. She wanted to find that answer. She wanted to find that solution. Y'all, she was relentless. She stormed every doctor in Houston to try to help me find somebody to help me grow my hair. She found numerous of supplements to try to help me find my hair. And y'all, when I looked in the mirror and I saw my bald head, I cried. I fell to my knees. I just bawled out. And when she called my name to come see what she wanted, I felt as though I failed her, because all this time, all this money she spent was for nothing. So I was ashamed to walk in there and tell her, all this time you've been searching, all this time you've been trying to help me, I still failed. I couldn't help myself because all my hair came out. And I didn't want her to feel as though she was a bad mom, because all my hair came out and she couldn't help me find a solution. I was scared to tell her. But you gotta know my mama. She knows when something is wrong. So when I walked around that corner and I said, Mom, I have to tell you something, and I don't want you to be mad, her first instinct was, you sick? You pregnant? You know, what's going on? You having boy troubles or something? And I said, no, I have to show you something. And she said, show me, girl, come around that corner. And I said, okay, don't be mad and don't be ashamed of me. Don't be embarrassed of me. She said, girl, I birthed you. Ain't nothing to be ashamed about. So I walked around the corner, y'all, and I said, Mom, this is me. This is how I look now. And y'all, I showed her, I'm bald. I told her, I'm bald, Mom. I lost it all. I knew this day would come. I just didn't know how soon it would come. And my mom cried more than me. Like, y'all, my mama cried more than me. She started bawling. She was like, I'm sorry. I failed you. I couldn't give you the solution that you needed for all your hair to come back. And I said, Mama, the doctors told us that this is an autoimmune disease. It's nothing that we can do. What that really means is it's no cure. Like, it's no man-made cure out there. It's no prescription out there that can possibly bring your hair back, except for these cortisone shots. I might be saying them wrong. All the medical people, y'all can feel free to chime in, drop in the comments. But it's these steroid shots that they put in your head. The needle was like, I'm not even capping y'all. It's like this long, and they expect for you to sit still and let them poke you in the head with that until, I guess, it stimulates your hair follicles and your hair cells or whatever. And I told her, I said, Mom, it's nothing you can do to get my hair back. It's nothing you can buy, nothing you can make, nothing you can even put in my hair right now for my hair to come back, Mom. This is it. This is the end. Like, it's nothing really, Mama, that you can do. And my mom was crying. She was bawling. She was hurting because she felt like she failed me. And I had to reassure my mom on that night, you've done the best you can. And seeing her cry like that, seeing her hurt like that, y'all, it put so much emotion in me because I felt like I failed her as a daughter. I felt like I don't look like my brother and my sister. Is my parents going to be ashamed of me because I don't look like the normal girl? I look like a boy. I don't look like the normal person walking down the street. I'm bald. I look like a cancer patient. And y'all, to this day, I have ignorant people that ask me, did you ring the bell? And I have to sit up there and tell them in the nicest way, no, I don't have cancer. I have alopecia, and I just so happened I lost my hair. I have to deal with people, y'all. When I walk in the store, I walk in the gas station, people whispering about me because why? I'm bald. I'm a woman and I'm bald. I look like a man. Y'all, I've had people to ask me, am I transgender? I'm like, no, I'm not, y'all. I'm a full woman. God made me a female. I'm a woman who just so happens to be lost all of her hair due to a sickness that she can't control. So, y'all, I stopped by to tell y'all on my YouTube journey that if you have alopecia, cancer, or any kind of skin, anything, that I'm here. I'm here to help you. I'll be doing beginner-friendly hair tutorials for people who have things like me. Y'all, I'm here to tell you that the little girl or the little guy even who might be doing dance or whatever, who needs a hair prop or anything, you can still wear a wig and you're bald. Y'all, I wore a wig, my first lace wig, in June of 2018. I had to make it myself because no one around me knew how to do it. So I really felt like in this journey, in this chapter of my journey of me having alopecia, I was by myself because I couldn't just stop doing what I love to do. I paid my money for my all-star band dance team. I couldn't just stop and say that, oh, all my hair fell out, so I guess I can't dance anymore. I said, no, if you love to do something, you're going to put your heart into it. So I said, I have 30 days from April to June to figure out how I'm going to get my stuff done. And that's what I did, y'all. I made my first lace wig in May of 2018 because I had a performance like June the 8th of 2018. I had my first performance. And on that performance day, I literally was paranoid. I was nervous because my first time making a lace wig, I had to literally find the glue. I knew how to get hair, of course, because I wear weave so long. I had to construct the wig. I had to find a lace glue that can fit my hair. Y'all, I also struggle with eczema and psoriasis, and I have sensitive skin. So I can't wear what everybody else wears, because why? It can flare up my eczema, it can flare up my psoriasis, it can like mess with my skin, and my skin will start peeling off. So like, not only do I have alopecia, I have other skin stuff that makes my skin peel off, or I have allergic reactions to. So I found this one product. It was Bold Hold Extreme. It's water-based, I believe, and it held through me sweating. It held through the rain. The day I had to wear my lace wig for the first time, it rained so hard that day. And I thought, okay, this is it. Everyone's going to know my secret. Everyone's going to see my wig fall off, and it's going to be over. Y'all, when I tell you my lace wig stayed in place, it's not even funny. All those hair snaps I did, all those hair whips I did, all those fast dance movements I did that day, my wig stayed in place. Not only that, when I was getting ready to actually march in and go onto the floor, go on to perform, it started raining while I was marching in. And at that very moment, I thought, this is it. This is over. But some kind of way, my wig stayed on. It stayed on and it stayed secure. I'm going to show y'all a picture of how my first lace wig came out. And it's not perfect. It was my first time, y'all. I'm not a licensed beautician, so it came out okay for me to be a normal, everyday girl who just started learning how to do a wig. But I've gotten better since then. So don't come for me if you say, oh, her wig was bad. No, don't come for me, because it was my first time. But I had those nerves going through my head. I was like, okay, it's raining. Okay. Oh no, my wig. Okay. Oh man, my wig just got wet. Okay. I had nerves because I was getting ready to go on the floor. I was getting ready to march in. So like, I had my adrenaline racing from that. I had the nerves coming from, like, you know, I'm getting ready to march in. My wig just come. I'm just wearing a wig. I had so much going inside of me. And y'all, when I tell y'all, my wig was slayed. It was bomb. I got so many compliments on that wig, y'all. It was okay, and it was bomb. So yeah, y'all, this is it. I'm the Bald Baddie, a 24-year-old who has alopecia, who's going to help the next little girl or little boy or grown woman or older woman or whomever. I'm here to help whomever. No matter what color or what race you are, I'm here to help you through your journey. I'm here to help you feel like you're cute and you're beautiful just the way you are. I'm here to tell you that you can be your own kind of beautiful. You can be your own kind of beautiful, because why? Society does not define your hair. Society does not define your beauty. You do not have to have hair all the way down to your back just to be beautiful. You can be bald like me and still be beautiful. So I'm here to tell you that you're beautiful and be your own kind of beautiful. I'm the Bald Baddie. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your post notifications, folks, because it's going to be a ride. See ya.